let us introduce you to Rashed Belhasa, nicknamed Money Kicks. Already in his young years, he was one of the richest children in the world. Although there are much richer parents such as Bill Gates or Warren Buffett, their children probably grew up relatively modest because there are probably very few children who grew up as spoiled as he did. Rashed has, for example, a shoe collection in the value of more than $1 million and knows the largest stars of this world. But more about this later. Welcome to a new video on our channel. Today we show you how a day in the life of the richest child in the world looks like, and also tell you which curious things Rashed spends his pocket money on. You can expect a lot of luxury and a lot of celebrities. We wish you a lot of fun with the video. Before we start with the day of the richest child in the world, we will show you who exactly Rashed is and how his parents and he became incredibly rich. Rashed, aka Money Kicks, was born on the 5th of January 2002 in Dubai as the youngest child of the family. His mother's name is Rashed Belhasa and his father's name is Saif Ahmed Belhasa, who took over his family's business empire in the 1960s. He expanded the group over the years so that the Rashed Belhasa group is now an empire that is active in areas such as aviation, real estate and stock trading, energy production, education, and technology. The company has a net worth of an incredible $4 billion, which makes Father Saif one of the richest residents of Dubai. The family, consisting of Mother Sarah, brothers Abdullah, Mayed, and Rashid himself, live among other things on the luxury island Palm Jumeirah, which was artificially created and is considered a settlement for the richest residents of Dubai. Of course, his father and brothers are known all over the world, but Rashed, despite his young age, is probably the most famous member of the family. Of course, this is also due to the fact that he has built an enormous reach on his social media channels. He already has 1.7 million subscribers on Instagram and an incredible 2.7 million people following him on YouTube. And one thing we can tell you, his videos are outstandingly awesome to watch. But how did Rashed become so famous? In the following minutes, we'll explain to you the incredible things that helped him to get there. Of course, the biggest deciding factor is that he is rich and he can live this out carefree. He started posting his videos on YouTube and Instagram in 2016 at the age of just 15. In his first video, he showed his already mentioned incredibly expensive sneaker collection worth more than $1 million, for which his own small house was built. Yes, you heard right, his sneaker collection is kept in its own house behind beautiful glass showcases. In his other videos, which can be found on his YouTube channel Money Kicks, New World stars like footballers and rappers appeared regularly and he invited them to his sneaker room. And when people like Real Madrid player Karim Benzema or other footballers like Jerome Boateng, Paul Pogba, Wayne Rooney, and Mesut Ozil visit him, it helps to catapult his reach to a new level. But don't think that these are all the stars that have visited him. No, here are a few more super celebrities he spent time with. Rappers Tyga, Trey Songz, The Game, Kid Ink, Wiz Khalifa, Travis Scott, and we could go on for a long time. But later we will explain a few mega celebrities that everyone knows and would like to meet. But now we'll show you what everyday life is like for the richest child in the world, who owns just about everything and can afford the craziest things. Of course, his day usually starts at the family's luxury estate in Dubai, where he looks after his numerous pets in the morning, as far as you can say pets. While among us we know pets like dogs or cats or the like, he owns with your family a zoo which is directly on the family estate. And when we say a zoo, the expression is not mistaken. According to reports, there are so many animal enclosures on the estate that there is now room for more than 500 animals. Since these enclosures are so extensive, Rashed drives, of course, befitting a golf cart, because to run everything would be simply much too exhausting. Since he owns many unusual and rare animals, he naturally does not take care of them himself. But there are specially trained employees who take care of the welfare of each animal. The animals include Bengal tigers, white tigers, lions, very rare ligers, which is a mixture of a lion and a tiger, giraffes, zebras, cheetahs, panthers, chimpanzees, and more. Oh, and how could we forget? He likes to name his animals after celebrities. A monkey named Paris Hilton, a lion named Jackie Chan, 2 giraffes named Ernie and Bert, and 2 orangutans named Gucci and Versace. Imagine growing out with your own exotic private jungle in your backyard. Insane, right? And because we just mentioned the 2 monkeys Gucci and Versace, we stay with the clothes. Normally children don't have fun getting dressed in the morning before school, but with Rashid it's completely different. With the aforementioned sneaker collection of more than 1 million, some of which cost well over $10,000, and some of which are custom made by designers or gifts from the aforementioned startup, it's hard to know which of these sneakers he wants to wear every day. Even Michael Jordan sent him several times specially signed sneakers for him. In a moment, we'll tell you which other super celebrities visited him and why so many celebrities are friends with him. Just before that, we would like to give you a brief insight into his education. Rashid attends one of the most expensive and prestigious private schools in the country called International School of Arts and Sciences. Fortunately, he is one of the best students of his year because the very high admission fees for this school should not be wasted money. Of course, his classmates are also very wealthy and are driven to school in luxury sports cars like a Lamborghini. Here we remain immediately with the topic cars. Which luxury cars does the richest child in the world own in his collection? In Dubai, it is not allowed to drive a car before the age of 18. Rashid only turned 18 in 2020. But that didn't stop him from owning a lot of cars in his teens. His incredible collection includes a Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. The car stands out especially because of its unusual foliation in a Supreme and Louis Vuitton style. He also owns a Hummer, a Rolls Royce, and a Mercedes S-Class. And all this before he turned 18. Luckily, he has enough friends who love to drive him around in these luxury cars. But now we come to the previously promised other celebrity superstars with whom he has already spent time at home, and especially how he always meets them. Of course, word gets around among stars that Dubai is home to such an extraordinary child with his own private zoo full of rare animals. And when stars travel to Dubai, their way usually leads to Rashid, because it is such a kind of tourist magnet to stroke, for example, all the young tigers. This allows him to have incredible meetings, and then sometimes a football star like Lionel Messi sits on his couch. Also, the boxing legend Floyd Mayweather was to see his zoo and his sneaker collection. Just think how rich and dissolute Floyd Mayweather lifestyle is, and he is still enthusiastic about the boy Rashid, also known as Money Kick. But because it was so nice earlier, here are more celebs he could make friends with. Rapper 6ix9ine, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Khloe Kardashian, Paris Hilton, YouTuber Paul Logan, and many more. Oh yes, his best friends include the rapper Fat Joe, who also lives in Dubai, and the most famous blogger from Dubai, Mo Vlogs. With Fat Joe, he has even published his own song. Now ask yourself how nervous you would be to meet one of these very prominent stars and spend time with them in such a carefree way. Rashid once said that this would be very normal for him by now, but there's only one person where he would get really nervous at a meeting. This person is the basketball legend Michael Jordan, which is one of his biggest dreams to meet him once. Even if it seems like Rashid is only spending his parents' money besides school, we will now show you how he has built up his own business and has become more and more independent from his father. Through his incredible social media reach, he was able to establish himself with his clothing label Money Kicks, and now earns more than $3 million with the sale of his products. He has also founded another fashion label called KA1. Of course, as an influencer with such a large reach, you also earn a lot from product placements in your videos. So you can see that he has already built up his own mainstay in his teenage years. Of course, Rashid loves to travel around the world, either in his father's private jet or in first class on a scheduled flight, where a ticket can cost up to $40,000. So it was with a trip to the USA. With his friend, the blogger Mo Vlogs, he flew once in winter to New York, where nothing more was done than to have his teeth whitened and to do a little luxury shopping. For the boy Rashid, it was also in New York that he saw snow for the first time in his life. As is well known, snow does not fall in Dubai. Another time he flew to Miami and accompanied DJ Khaled at a music video shoot. Another celebrity which he was allowed to meet in a friendly environment. Even for the richest child in the world, the day comes to an end at some point, and he likes to spend the evening relaxing with celebrities over dinner. If he doesn't eat in fancy restaurants, the food is of course prepared at home every evening by a whole team of employees. Here, every time, as it is usual in Arab countries, so much is cooked that the whole family and guests can help themselves to it. And so ends the day of the richest child in the world. What would you do if your parents were billionaires? Would you also like to live a life like Rashid, or would you rather prefer a very modest lifestyle? Let us know in the comments. We are curious about your opinion. If you liked our video, we would be happy about a like and a subscription. That's it with the video, and we'll see you again next time.